Hello. Okay.
All right. Well, is anybody there?
Avenger RV Adventure. Let's do some driving in. Can you hear us, Avenger RV? Hopefully. I'm waiting. We must have a lag. Can you hear us?
Test, 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 test.
Test, test, test. Hey, James. You're on. Okay.
So
Crystal's Pets, have a safe trip. Yes. We're good. Okay, they can hear us. Yay.
We're leaving the Lowe's parking lot in Winter Haven, Florida. Car in tow. And away we go.
Oh, good. This is always my nerve-wracking part, getting out of parking lots, because you rock like this a lot.
I'll look to my right, make sure I'm good still.
Yep.
Got some low-hanging branches here, so I got to be careful on.
Yep, we're good.
I'm glad we didn't want to go to Carrabba's for dinner the other night.
Oh, not even there anymore.
Nope, not even there.
James, you've never been to Disney? Oh, you got to make it in.
Well, you're going today, buddy.
Yeah, you're going today. But you got to make it a point to go there at some point in your life, because it is a really neat experience to go there. We really like being there. Crystal's Pet said, I'm glad you decided to do this. It should be a good life. I think it'll be fun. I hope it'll be fun. I wasn't really for it, but
you got to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Give the peoples what they want.
So he says.
Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. I just had one of the most horrible breakfasts ever. Shelly went through the Burger King drive-thru, and instead of giving her the sausage croissant I wanted, they gave her a bacon, egg, and cheese briquette. I'd call it, instead of a biscuit. They gave her a briquette. So. Hey,
Wandering Wiley, a space for 3. Good morning. Come join us on our trip.
We don't have a diesel, so it's going to be a little louder, so we apologize. Hopefully these lapel mics will help with that.
What camera are we using for our live stream? We are using
the Razer Kayo.
Razer Kayo.
We just bought, it's the one we've been testing the last couple of days, and I just did a review that we'll be posting maybe tomorrow. We'll be posting a review on it. So
he's got it set down in the corner so it doesn't impede his view while driving. It's in the I don't know, panel area by the A-pillar. Okay, so
here on the right we have Andy Thornhall's Expedition Outfitters, followed by Firestone. Take care of all of your automotive needs.
Actually, Winter Haven is a really cute little town.
It is.
They're downtown area, and we enjoyed driving through there the other day. Actually, the park right there, that park was.
Those of you with foot and ankle, the Central Florida Foot and Ankle Center LLC is here.
Yeah, when he said he would do the speed.
Windows, and where you're running it from Shelly's Mac.
Yep. Good morning, Mary Lou. You got me all confused.
I think if we do this again, we need so we can do a split screen so you can see what we see. Us like in the corner. I have a dash cam running, so I can always just when this live finishes, I can always just go in and edit it and do a split screen with the dash and this.
Yep.
People can watch it after it's live.
Hey, Mr. Roboto, RV.
Live
Good
stream.
morning. I'm having my coffee with y'all. It's Bert. I'm not. We were in Tarpon Springs, and I have to have a certain brand. I have to have certain water. Have it in a French press, or I won't even drink it. And she had to have whole milk.
Well, at least she didn't specify what breed of cattle the milk had to come from.
I guess
It's more pretentious, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Don't be envious. Coming with.
During we're here through Friday. We're gonna most likely do impromptu. If we see something cool in the park, instead of trying to just video it and then throw it up later, if it's something really, really cool, just do a maybe a 3-minute live stream or something like that. Definitely, if you're not subscribed to our Instagram, if you do Instagram, definitely subscribe to our Instagram channel at Our Epic Adventure, because we will throw up short videos on Instagram as well that are either previews of where we're going or what we're doing at that moment. And so if you follow us on Instagram, you'll get the word on what the next video is going to be probably a few days before anybody else.
Those pet wilderness is summer, and then areas and big dogs. They have really nice dogs. We but more take her out again.
Yesterday at the racetrack here in Winter Haven. So
that was pretty good for around here.
Anybody out there with gas price envy, and I'll say this much about filling up, especially for those of you, whether you're driving your RV or pulling your RV, get a Gas Buddy card. I think everybody uses the Gas Buddy app at this point in time to find gas stations. You get the Gas Buddy card because it saves you 5 cents a gallon. It's not a credit card. It's tied directly to your checking account or a checking account, and so that it directly debits your checking account or whatever account you have it tied to. Gallon. We have an 80 gas tank. That 5 cents a gallon saves us every time we're dollars. So and when you get 6 to 7 miles per gallon, we fill up a lot. So highly recommend the Gas Buddy card. Actually run by a company called Wex Solutions for decades. So it's a reputable company. They've never had a data breach because their primary customers are businesses, not consumers. So if they ever had a data breach or had somebody, then that could ruin their business completely. So it's perfectly safe. I'll actually put a link to the Gas Buddy video at the end of it, because if you sign up under our link for the Gas Buddy card, if you already have a Gas Buddy account, that's fine. But if you sign up for the Gas Buddy card under our referral link, you get, and they may have changes, but I think you get 20 cents off a gallon for and so do we. So who doesn't want 20 cents off a gallon for gas?
Charles out daydreaming about joining us on our trip. I think when we get close to Fort Wilderness too, we're going to turn that camera around so you guys can see Fort Wilderness and us going through and check in and navigating. Actually, this will be us. We've never actually towed Fort Wilderness, so we're going to have to use those unhitched lanes that they have. So that'll be interesting for us.
And we are 38 minutes away from Fort Wilderness.
38 minutes.
That is your time hack.
Woohoo!
Our ETA is 10:48 Eastern time.
Good morning, Connor. Scarborough 11. Sorry, I've got some reflection on my screen.
And it's not my bald head this time.
And Mr. We buddy card. We do have the good card, so we use those.
You can use them together.
Together. That's yeah. You definitely need to get your gas buddy card.
Yeah. So if you go to a Flying J or a Pilot, the Good Sam card to get they give you a 5 cents off discount on gas, and you can use the gas buddy card on top of that, so you actually get 10 cents off. Those of you who have DTSD logistics card is the on there. Yeah. That's a huge thing. Look, Facebook RV, and you'll figure it out.
He will talk and talk and talk.
Yep.
James, you asked how many days we were booked at Fort Wilderness. We will be there we'll be leaving Friday morning. And RV Underway, good morning.
We're going back to the goat farm.
We're going back to the goat farm because it was so much fun. RV Underway, we got started this morning at 10 a.m. So we didn't want to get started too early so that everybody could join us. And I had to milk goats this morning. It was a lot of fun. I ended up with she's the goat that can escape. They kind of put these they don't really like or anything, but it's just they don't move when you're milking them. And she can escape from that. She can get through. She just they call her Houdini Hope, but she was pretty funny this morning. So I had the ornery one.
Which is fitting because she has to live with the ornery one all the time anyway.
Avenger RV Adventure SD, is that the gas thing? Diesel. Yeah. Yeah, we have heard so many good things about that. And I know you, me, and the RV, I think, did a thing on it, a video on it. Adventures in the Heartland, good morning. Well, you are going to Disney this morning, so you guys can go through the arch there and see Fort Wilderness.
You know, we forgot to get out.
Our magic bands are in the back. That's all right. It's to book ahead to get it. You know what? It is random, James. People that get in there, we don't seem to have a terrible time. Yeah,
we had a hard time finding this place. Oh, for a dining, what's going on? But it was packed. But what we did this time, and it's the first time we've done it, is we have a travel agent to book this, and they do all the heavy lifting. So put a link in. We're done to the travel agent we use. The travel agent doesn't cost a dime, but they do all the heavy to do is just pay Disney when they get the bill. That's what we did this time, and it worked out really good because it can be to try to book not just Fort Wilderness, but especially Fort Wilderness, but any Disney resort, because it doesn't show you what days are available, so you have to just keep plugging in days and times. And sometimes you can get one night, you get 2 days, you get 2 one-night stays. So
they get them and then link them.
Yep.
RV Underway, can we talk about goats now? Well, what I was sharing this morning was nothing was because the farm really isn't to the public.
By for really rough railroad tracks. So hang on, everybody.
I say, quote unquote, into the day, Lori doesn't come into the farm. She has somebody that a helper, an assistant that comes in and feeds and milks the goats. So but yesterday, and she and I headed off. So I just said I'm I'm going to come out and help you this morning. So I did.
Only
I went out and helped her. Only the cool kids get to come. But I welcome they to come watch on Sundays, but they just let you know they're not doing tours. They're not doing, you can go to church and take her mom there. And Dana is out this morning and feed the goats and milk them. And then I said I had to go. And she was funny because she said, oh, I went back and watched your videos. And she goes, I almost came and knocked on your door the other night because you guys were having that wine and fudge. Why didn't you have the wine and cheese? And I said, I know, I was kicking myself for not buying the cheese that night instead of the next morning. The fudge was really good with the wine as well, but it was funny. She wanted me to have the cheese with that wine.
If you see me wave like this occasionally, I'm waving at you guys, of course, but I wave at fellow RVers that pass by. It's a habit I got into when I had a motorcycle. You know, motorcycles always wave at each other. So I wave at RVers too. I very rarely get waved back. Usually I just get weird stares, but I don't care. Starting a thing. Mr.
Roboto, that would be cool. I don't know if it would be easy to get a lot of people. Like there's so many different loops at Fort Wilderness that while we could do a gathering per se, like everybody meet here on these dates, I don't know if they
do that with the Lamper group.
Well, okay, that's true. They do have some Disney groups that meet up like that. I don't know. We'll have to look into it. I think Sarah Stecher is here, and
she's here now.
She's one that runs the Disney campers.
She's a travel agent we actually use.
Yep,
but they like I don't know what times of year they do it because we've never tried to attend. But they'll have a meetup at Fort Wilderness, and they reserve a bunch of spots close together. They may not necessarily be side by side, but they're in the same loop. And if you hear us talking about loops,
burning off over there.
The way Fort Wilderness is set up, you just Google Fort Wilderness map. You'll see there's a bunch of loops. Every loop has 20, 30 or more RV sites in it. They also have tent sites as well, or sites for really small RVs that don't mind not having sewer hookups. All the sites have water and electric. Even the tent sites, and like I said, the tent sites can even accommodate the smaller trailers as well, pop-ups, things like that. But there's no sewer hookups. But there are plenty of bathhouses, laundry facilities. We're not going to do a video review of Fort Wilderness because there's already 40 million of them.
Yeah, Crystal's Pet said you can also have pet loops, and that's true. They've asked us before if we want pet loops and stuff. We generally just ask to be close to transportation so that Michael doesn't have to walk from the back of a loop all the way up to the bus loops. But
and honestly, the problem with the pet loops is a lot of pet owners really shouldn't be pet owners, to be honest, to be quite frank. They'll leave their pet boarded up all day and they just bark all day long and all night. So,
good morning, Sky. Watch your footage. And Lucky Dog Production said, are you driving on surface roads or going onto I-4? I-4 is a terrible road, and traveling on I-4 is why we gave up our annual passes to Disney. I totally understand that. Truthfully, I'm not a fan of being on I-4, but there's not too many ways into Disney without for RVers, and I don't know, it's a little bit less nerve-wracking, it seems to me, coming from the west, the south, Tampa, going across this way, versus when we come down from North Carolina. We actually do not take I-4. We come in on 417, the toll road.
Yeah, we pay the toll.
It is way better. We'll pay the toll 100 times over because it is just much better.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy shot. The tolls aren't that bad. We've got the E-Pass Extra, so we don't have to stop at toll booths. We just roll through. The E-Pass Extra is great. I think it works in 11 states, and so it works Easy Pass, NC Quick Pass, all those. Of course, Sun Pass and E-Pass. For whatever reason, Florida has to have two different toll road systems. But it works with all of those. It pretty much works anywhere in the eastern United States, except it does not work in Oklahoma. And that could be the subject of a video. We could talk about EPAS Extra in our video tonight. Now it doesn't work in Oklahoma. Do you remember what I'm talking about, Shelley?
Right. I'm answering some stuff. Let's see. Crystal's Pet said they were in a good loop. They didn't have any problems.
Yeah.
And
we've never been
James has the E-Pass too. We really haven't. Hey, Wayward Wags. Glad to see you in here.
Speaking of Wayward Wags,
he said
a couple of National Guard, Army folks are passing us around. I'm just assuming they're National Guard since it's Sunday.
He got our message, sent a text. Hopefully we can chat soon. Yes, we did get the text. We're getting stuff packed up to leave today. And we definitely will get with you as soon as we get things settled. Yep. Good morning, Lily Gypsy Child.
We are 1 mile from I-4.
Barefoot Adventures.
Everybody hold on, 1 mile from I-4. And this is yet another first for us. We've never live streamed going down the road before.
Thank you, Ricky.
So if you can give any feedback you can give us, like is the noise, is there a lot of background noise, or is my hair sticking out of my hat? Any good feedback like that, please share. Because if we have to get another microphone or something like that, we're using our lapel mic, so we couldn't get to work the other night. So obviously they work on your computer, not mine. So
the Slow Momentum missed the webcam. I did put it into the chat, but it's the Razer Kaio webcam.
Yeah, there's actually a link in the description to the Razer Kaio right now.
There's a link. Okay, and RV Underway said, this is working great for y'all. Love the format and angle, and the constant banner is awesome. Great job. So we're getting on I-4, so I suspect more road noise.
We've got one of those small adjustable tripods. The ones the feet are all adjustable. You can wrap it around a tree limb or something. And that's what we have, and we just have that. It's just sitting on the dash. It's probably going to be twisted around a little bit. I just want
to turn my computer around because I keep thinking that if I just do that, you'll be able to see it. No. Maybe an Army shirt next time. Yeah, funny, Dustin. We don't own any Army shirts. Even being at Fort Bragg, that's, pretty much all they have. Their Air Force selections like this big, like 3 shirts.
Well, I do have a JSOC
they do have a few ones.
Shirt and hat. I used to work
that's
for JSOC.
True. JSOC, yeah.
And I was just at Southcom this past week, so I got a Southcom challenge going.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's as close to the Army as I get. My OCBs, they look, they're Army uniform too, but they say Air Force.
James said that there is sometimes a glare. Does this help a little bit?
No, not now, it doesn't. Okay, so for the audience, Shelly just busted our, don't even try it, Shelly. Don't even try it. You're going to have to stand up and
all right, we'll do it this way. Yeah. We had that fall on us, actually, when we were driving, and they repaired it. And when they repaired it, though, it's still, for some reason, if you just grab it a little bit,
it's got a hair trigger.
Goes right back up really quick. So hopefully that's a little bit better. Where are we camping at, Barefoot Adventures? We are going to Fort Wilderness, and we're taking you with us. And when we get closer to Fort Wilderness, we will switch the camera around. And I think we're probably going to get another webcam so we can do 2 and a split screen next time. But yeah, hoping. Better now. Good.
We are using the visible phone. Yeah, it's a lot quieter.
Mr. Roboto wants to go to Epcot. What part of Epcot do you want to go to?
We are going to Epcot because
definitely
going on right now is the Festival of the Arts, or as I like to call it, the Farts. And they have a bunch of, for all the festivals they have tons of festivals at Epcot year round. For all the festivals, they have food booths from all over the world. So they'll have food that they only have during these festivals at these food booths, and they're just small, like sample size. So that's what we love to do because they have some really unique and cool things from all different countries, not just the countries that are represented in the Epcot World Showcase, but you'll get stuff from all kinds of off the wall small countries, which is cool.
Yeah, we don't need any of the weird stuff, but we eat the normal, unique, different stuff. Barefoot Adventures. They go to Fort Wilderness all the time. We live in Tampa, Florida. Yes, Barefoot Adventures. We saw where the last time you were at Fort Wilderness, you had trouble. So we're crossing our fingers we don't have that trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that.
But, I mean, what better place? If you're going to have trouble, what better place to be stuck? I mean, it does get a little pricey if you got to be there for a little bit longer, you know, than you want to be. But, you know, we got stuck once. We couldn't go home because a couple years ago the hurricane came through, and it was right in Florence.
Hurricane Florence?
I don't know. Oh, it was right. Hurricane Florence. I don't know. Michael?
Hurricanes.
No, it wasn't Michael.
It was Michael. It was two hurricanes.
No, Michael was the one that came across Florida. The one that went. I don't know.
It was up around South Carolina and North Carolina. It didn't actually. I don't think
but
it landfall, but it kept us at Fort Wilderness.
You know what? I think it was Michael because it kept us below it. Yeah. Anyway, we got to stay an extra week, and so we had 2 weeks at Fort Wilderness, and we had both of our kids with us, so they were really excited to be at Fort Wilderness.
And I'll tell you, the second time we've been to Disney during a hurricane, and that's the time to go unless they're actually down on the Orlando area, because especially you can control when you come and go. Because we were here many years ago during one, and then a couple of years ago, everybody has to fly out. Everybody has to leave, before the airport closes, either here or there. So it was a ghost town. When we did it a few years ago, our kids rode Expedition Everest. Well, literally 3 times in a row. The kids were at like 10 or 15. When I say in a row, I mean they walked all the way around and got back on, and a couple of times finally the cast member says, "Don't worry about getting out because there's nobody in line." So
I don't think it was Dorian. Was that the? I don't think so. Yeah.
It was 2 years ago in September.
2 years ago in September. That's true. So maybe somebody can find that out. Nursing our travel bug. Hello. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on our drive.
And for the military folks in the room, if you are in the Orlando area, there is Shades of Green. Not only can you stay there, but they have a small shopette, and they also have an ITT, Information Tickets and Tours, where you can get discounted tickets to all kinds of stuff in the area. And plus, you can also pick up your military salute tickets there. And there's also near the airport, the Navy has a small exchange there as well, and a ITT.
I need Barbara.
Huh?
I need Barbara.
Am I over talking? I don't have anything else to do.
I can't answer.
I have the cruise control on, so I don't have anything else to do.
All right. So let's see. We have some questions. What kind of motorhome do we have? We have a Tiffin 34 PA. It's a 2019, and we've had it since July. And so
and we're closing on 13,000 miles.
We're closing on 13,000 miles.
We move.
And then Lucky Dog wants to know, are we from the Florence area in South Carolina? No, his brother lives just outside Myrtle Beach in Loris. We know where Loris is. We go to Myrtle Beach all the time.
That's where the drugstore is with the soda fountain in Loris.
Yes. Yeah. We are from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Well, we live there. We're not from there.
This is true.
I'm not from Vietnam.
We have been in Fayetteville for about 5 years. We bought our house in 2015 there. So, good morning, Captain Jack Scrapper.
I grew up on the coast of North Carolina, and I spent my summers actually in South Carolina in the I'll say they'll call it the Georgetown area, but actually McCullochville, and that's between Myrtle Beach and Charleston, shrimping. I worked on the shrimp boat with my dad, and Shelly is from the Dayton, Ohio area, and I met her when I was stationed at Wright Pat, and was able to save her from the Midwest and bring her to the beach.
Nursing our travel bug. Yes, Everest. Actually, our daughter last night was saying, you guys should live where you have Everest in the background, or you should live from Everest. Well, I don't ride Everest. I can't even imagine live streaming.
It would be a cool shot, but we talked about some of this stuff last night. But the problem is we want to find a place where we can sit for an hour without being an absolute madhouse as far as noise behind us, so you can actually hear us. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh, James, your daughter's in Nashville, North Carolina. Awesome. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Good Time Camping. Glad to have you guys on our chat. Let's see. I think I'm showing 22 in here.
It's in the upper left corner of the
Oh, it is? Oh, there it is, 23.
23. 23. Michael Jordan.
So-
We have Michael
Oh.
Jordan in the room.
I guess Kyle's in here too. I missed him. Hey, Kyle.
Hey,
Good
buddy.
morning. Glad to have you with us. Any excuse to go to Myrtle Beach. That is so true. Kyle knows we'd wake up and we'd be like, what do you want to do today? I don't know. Let's go to the beach. Okay, 2 hours down the road. There we are. We might just go for dinner. Something.
I have to get that salt and air fix every now and then.
My brother lived in Jacksonville, North Carolina when stationed at Camp Lejeune. Lejeune, that's true. It is actually after a French family, and their last name is pronounced Lejeune. And so have 4 brothers that served in every branch but Coast Guard. Oh, that is so cool. That was Mr. Roboto.
Okay, cool. Thank them all for their service.
Absolutely. And oh, it's snowing at your house, James? No snow. Come to Florida. It was like 66 this morning.
It's
and
57 right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
So
we are on I-4 for another.
But it's sunny, so it's kind of nice.
Freezing.
RV Adventure said his pops is in Franklin, North Carolina. I tell you what, North Carolina is a popular place. It's I think it's like this good halfway point between, wow, that's interesting. And the being too far south, it's a good mixture. You still get that, we get snow once in a while, and we do, the western part of the state gets snow a lot. But the central and east coast, we get snow once in a while, and the weather's pretty mild for the most part. Nursing our travel bug. We caught a hilarious reaction from my mother riding Splash Mountain with us. It's deep in our video list somewhere.
We have to post.
We have a Walt Disney World playlist. We are totally going to be watching that because we love stuff like that. I mean,
well, Kyle,
I get everybody.
Our son, we have the best picture of him the first time he rode Rock and Roller Coaster at Hollywood Studios. Maybe we should post that on Instagram or something, because that was awesome. And that's all I'm going to say. He was not a fan of the launch the first time.
No.
That is all I'll say.
Lucky dog. They uploaded this morning a driving video from Savannah, Georgia to Wytheville, Virginia. So that would be really cool. We've made that drive before. Not in an RV, but
Wytheville is the birthplace of Brunswick stew. Random useless fact.
Really?
Yeah. If you go to Wytheville, they'll see signs. Yeah, they have it on their
Okay,
sign.
here's a little fun fact for all of you. Michael gets me all the time because he says stuff, and our daughter's even like, I never know whether to believe that or not, because he'll say something and he says it's so believable that we don't know if it's actually true or not. So just a little, he would be all these games that we've been playing, and people are wondering if it's hogwash or not, or whether, what's in the box. That's him on a daily basis. He'll say something and we're just like, I don't know if that's actually true.
And sometimes I don't either, but I'm good with it. Working in Intel for decades kind of makes it easy to bend the truth, or make up your own truth.
Oh, our first sign to Disney World here. Hollywood
miles.
Studios and Wide World of Sports.
2 miles we'll be getting off of I-4, and so we'll be turning the camera around here pretty soon.
Yep. Man, it's going by fast.
It has. We are 12 miles out. 15 minutes.
Kyle, you had clams last night for dinner? What? He said very delicious. They went to Oriental.
Oh, they went to Oriental?
Oriental is a great place to get seafood.
Oriental, North Carolina is around the coast. And it's a commercial fishing village. And yeah, it's a good place to get seafood. And if you're in that area, Pamlico County.
Lily Gypsy Child, I did see Lucky Dog had the one out from DeLand Airport. I wanted to catch that too. I don't know, the lives last night were so funny and they were so good, but we tried to catch Imagine Your Odyssey's after party, and we were listening and had it on, but we were trying to get things pulled together for today.
Figure out how we're going to do this live stream.
And I don't know. I just decided I just couldn't do anything else. I got tired and had to go to bed. Yes, James, we're almost there. You get to go to Disney.
Yeah. You know, and a lot of people come to Fort Wilderness and never go to any of the parks. They just come and hang out at the campground. And
Lori's brother said that this morning. He said, we've been to the campground, we stayed in the cabins, we never went into the parks. Fort Wilderness is just a great place to be. And actually, a lot of people just come to the area and then they go and do free things. I know one of our favorite free things to do is going to Animal Kingdom Lodge, and you can tour Boma and Jinko, the restaurants there. And I was getting there, and you get to taste the food. They give you samples of the food that they prepare there. And then also at the same time, so you have to do them on different days, it's at 4 o'clock in the afternoons at Sanaa. You can go there and they tour and they tell you about the culture and why they put stuff in the restaurant and the architecture of it. And then they give you their bread sampler plate.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt you, but
and
we
it was
just passed
wonderful.
The Mickey-shaped
Oh yeah,
light bulbs.
we did.
So sorry. Continue, but you're going to have to turn the camera on here.
All right. Nick P was here. Good morning.
We are leaving I-4 now. We are turning on to Disney. Shelly, why don't you go ahead and turn the camera around?
Hold on, yo.
In 3/4 of a mile, keep left to I-4 East.
There we go. Whew. All right. Well, we got the windshield wiper.
No.
Let me see if I can.
Pull it back, honey. Pull it back towards you and set it on the dash. It'll be up a little bit higher than that.
All right, y'all. I'm trying. Bear with us. Nope. I am somehow crooked. There we go.
Well, that's because you got one leg hanging off there, honey.
Oh.
Here, set it right here. Right here. Give it here. Here we go, folks. Let's see what we can do here. How's
Yeah,
that?
that's better.
Woo!
Much better.
There we go. Hey, we'll figure this out.
Anyone dizzy yet?
Yeah, and one day when we're rich, we've got our 40 million subscribers and 4 million watch hours a day.
It's pretty jerky.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
you're gonna have to.
Jerky.
Woo.
We'll have multiple cameras set up, so.
Mr. Roboto, they don't have a split camera, but you can get 2 cameras and actually do 2 different ones. We'll see if that is. Nursing our travel bag. Whoa! Love the view out your window. Looks great. Better. Yeah, now that you're holding it a little bit. It might actually be better if I held it. I don't know.
Oh, you'd have to be leaning forward to hold it, so that's fine. So here's the tricky part about coming into Disney here is they're always doing a lot of changing some of the traffic patterns, and so the GPS doesn't always keep up. So once you make that turn into Disney World, like where we're at now, and you drive past the sign, which you're going to see here in just a second, kind of stop listening to your GPS and start looking at signs. And lanes will end fast here. The left lane can end quickly. The right lane can end quickly. Everybody here has no idea where they're going, so they're going to jump in front of you quickly. They're not going to let you over, regardless of how long you may have had your blinker on. So you're just going to have to go.
Lily Gypsy Child, I know you need some Dramamine. I know it is a little bit bumpy. I think it may be better if I just hold it.
Okay.
Let me see if I just hold it. Is that a little?
Watching your hand go up and down.
Okay. All right, we're trying. Now, Captain Jack Scrapper, yes. Please shout out for Lily. She has a hidden dragon in her latest video.
Just
Everyone, please go.
front part of the dash.
Okay, y'all. Hold on just a second.
Get as close as you can to the front. Because that's where it's.
Well.
Yeah, that's bumpy.
It's a bumpy ride. Hold on.
Hold on.
I think there was a. Oh, here we go, James.
Go.
James, if you're not in the room, run back. We're getting ready to go through the arch. I did notice, I think I was starting to talk about it. Lily Gypsy Child has a video coming out. She has a hidden dragon in her latest video. So make sure everybody goes and sees that. Okay. Welcome to Disney World, where your dreams come true. Yay! Yay! Everybody's at Disney with us. Woohoo! Good morning, Thin Blue Lane. Welcome to Disney.
Okay, as you can see, well, as soon as we get there goes a travel trailer on the overpass. Up here on the right is the back entrance to Disney's Hollywood Studios, and you can see the Tower of Terror above the trees. Straight ahead is cranes because they're building stuff. They're always building stuff. And you might have caught glimpses of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge as well as we went by.
Lily Gypsy Child says, hi, Mickey.
Actually, look, you can see, I mean, they can't, but probably you can see Galaxy's Edge real good.
Oh, yeah. The backside of Galaxy's Edge.
So if you're a big Star Wars fan, Hollywood Studios is definitely the place to go.
If you're a big Star Wars fan, you need to go and check out on YouTube the Resistance broadcast. It's all Star Wars talk, and it's amazing. And my brother co-hosts that. Let's see if I'm probably.
So we've been coming to Disney for close to 20 years off and on. We've had annual passes at various times during that 20 years, the entire 20 years.
Oh, Star Wars News Net is how they put it in here, which is true. Star Wars News Net. If you've ever gone to that is my brother's. He participates in their streaming there. I will put the link in.
Link in the description below. Hey, give us some likes. Give us some likes already. And if you really enjoyed this, definitely share it out to your friends, family, neighbors, your neighbor's dog. Dogs like Disney too, so give them the opportunity to see this video.
Oh, bye, Wandering Wiley. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Lily Gypsy Child, it's been 52 years ago since you've been here.
It's changed a little bit.
You need to come back.
As you can see, people will just cut you off. That wasn't as bad as I've been cut off here before.
Oh, it's
right
super.
This white Armada is right on the bumper of the car in front of them.
Super shaky now.
No, it's gonna get better because we're slowing down.
Right.
And the road's bumpy, so there's not much we can do about it because this webcam doesn't have any stabilization features built in.
Yeah. Too bad we can't use the GoPro.
Apologize for that. We can't use the GoPro because we don't have 1,000 subscribers yet.
Okay.
So,
well.
Help us get 1,000 subscribers. We're only about 810 away, I think. So if you could just help us get 1,000 subscribers.
We're not 810. We're almost at 300. So we're like 700 away.
Yes. Okay.
Avenger RV Adventure 10 years? Oh, it's changed a lot since then.
All right. So up ahead is actually the entrance to go to Magic Kingdom, where you pay your $20-some odd to park.
Good morning, AJ. And I'll try to say your last name, Bazukovich. Good morning. We are almost to, we're coming up on Magic Kingdom, and that's for the parking. It's on the left, and then we're going to go off here to the right. So they've changed this because years ago you used to have to go through the toll area and say you were going to Fort Wilderness, but now they have redone it so you don't have to do that anymore, and you'll go off to the right, and we'll be at Fort Wilderness in just minutes.
Too bad the monorail is going by. This is the monorail.
I know, that would have been great. Yep, monorail. One of our favorite things to do. We love the monorail. And Talon's favorite ride. Can anybody guess Talon's favorite ride here?
It is not a roller coaster, I'll say that.
It is not a roller coaster.
Roller coasters are not Talon approved, as we like to say.
No, she hangs with Mama if Michael wants to ride something that she can't go on it because I don't really like ride. I don't really. Mr. Robota, did you hear us say that before? Yes, People Mover. Talon loves the People Mover. And one of the very first times we ever came with Talon, and you have to keep them on the floor, not on the seats. But the girl said, she's so cute. Just let her ride on the seat. And she did. But that's the only time we've ever let her ride on the seat, was that one time. But she loves the people mover. That's just, I don't know. I think it's you go a little fast, you go a little slow. It's kind of her speed too. Car ride. Talon is actually pretty good in the car, and she tolerates, but not of the RV driving. But she stays in my feet generally.
Her favorite ride is actually the bed. Lay on the bed. That's her favorite.
That's true.
Ride.
Oh, Good Time Camping. I've been going to Disney before it was built, when they only had a preview center. Really? Oh man, that would be cool.
All right, here we are.
Okay, we're at Fort Wilderness. I am more blessed than you know. Someday we'll tell you all my story with my birth. It's pretty amazing. Ooh, Lily, I'd love to hear those kind of stories. So if you ever do that, make sure we know. I just had a silly thought. If they invited you now on split screen, your butt would be on their dash. Captain Jack Scrapper, you are so funny. Are you taking guide dog with you in park? James, yes. Yeah, she's not a guide dog, but she's considered a service dog versus a guide dog. But yes, Talon goes into the parks with us. Talon goes with us wherever we go. She has never, ever left alone.
It's a cool looking Class A.
That is a neat Class A. So she goes with us everywhere. So the only times that we've ever had to not let her go in somewhere was like at the winery that we were at. She couldn't go on the tour because of sanitary reasons, for dog hair and things like that. So while the winery was very welcoming to her, that was just the one stipulation. We can't take her in certain areas. And that's not an ADA thing. That's just like sanitary reasons. And we totally understand that. And we are always willing to make those accommodations if we think that it's a valid reason why they're asking us not to go into an area.
So here's where the guards check to make sure our license doesn't look completely fake. That's because that's what they do.
Susan, I am not surprised that you were tired this morning. I mean, I don't know how late your live stream went last night with Imagineer Odyssey and Thin Blue Lane.
Actually, I'm just kind of passing through.
Nurse and our travel bug. I will answer that in just a second once we get through this.
A little while. Thanks for noticing. Have a good one.
Yeah, head on down to either 3 or 5. Have a great time.
Thanks, you too. So I just told the guard to have a good time. It worked.
Do cast members hang with Talon while you go on rides? No. The Nursing Our Travel Bug, they do have kennels for service dogs, but this is a little controversial, but I'm going to say it and throw it out there. We never leave Talon with somebody else. Now, some people do. They've trained their own service dogs. You didn't listen to him. He said 3 or 5.
I'm going to the one that's empty.
Oh.
And probably will regret it.
We never... some people train their own service dogs, and so I guess they don't have an issue with leaving their service dog, but the Talon is never to be left alone, and to put her in a kennel is not something we would ever do. And the cost for Talon would...
Hi, how you doing?
Would be a problem then too if something did happen to her.
Looks like you're camping with us for 4 nights. There's 2 of you. Any pets?
I have a service dog. Actually, I have another I have 2 different reservations. I have one for Thursday night as well. Can you combine those?
Just the first half?
Yeah.
All right.
I just made it a couple of days ago, and I could never get through to call to combine the reservations.
I guess in order to extend the reservation for you, they had to create a separate reservation out of it.
Yeah.
So, well, that's good. We're able to.
Been there before, done that before.
So you're booked for a full hookup site. Are the future
Is it a national holiday today?
Yes.
Avenger RV Adventure, yes, I was Michael's service dog until he got Talon. Actually, he had a service dog before Talon, but that's another story. It had a medical issue, and we weren't able to keep him.
It looks like you've got several continue reservations after this one. Or is it just one?
Service human.
It
Yes,
should be-
Captain
I have
Jack
one in
Scrapper.
June, but
One in June? That's probably what we see.
yeah,
Oh, Groundhog
in
Day.
November and December.
Yes, lucky dog. I didn't even think about that. I don't think it's going to be any busier because it's Groundhog Day or President's Day. But sometimes it is because of it being President's Day, President's Weekend. It does make a make it a little bit busier because if it's a long weekend. In front of us, you can see the golf carts that you can rent here at Fort Wilderness.
The green ones.
The green ones. And it looks like a line of people are heading out today. And Barefoot said we just had to stay out of sight 1328.
Just now until the 7th.
Right. That's Friday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Check out on Friday. Yep.
I doubt it, Captain Jack. They're probably
Yeah.
going to just keep on drinking through the game. Oh, then Blue Lane, of course. We are so glad that you guys wanted to join us.
Hey, there's a balance due for the current reservation, $337.50.
Oh, now we got to pay.
You want to keep the card on? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Never mind.
You can't keep this one on file.
Nope.
If only we could, that'd be pretty cool.
I'm sure you get a lot of complaints about that too.
We have had golf carts in the past. We usually get one at an off-site property. He has somebody
Oh, okay.
else like bring them in, and he leaves it at a site, and then we go pick it up. But we did not make arrangements for that this time. We may get a cart for a day or so here. Not really sure. Yeah, sometimes it can be a wait to get carts, so we'll
You
see.
want to keep any credit card on file?
I should have one on file already.
Not for this reservation anyway.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Here you go.
The golf carts are pretty expensive for renting them here at Fort Wilderness.
It's close to $70 a
It's
day.
close to $70 a day with tax. So
And you can get them off property for
we will
50, 40, something like
we will probably do some type of drive-through or something at some point, whether it be in our car, or whether we do a golf cart.
You want me to write the remainder on this card?
that. I'm sorry?
You want me to write the remaining amount on this card?
No, it's fine.
Does anybody know if the groundhog saw a shadow? Did they do that?
Whatever means early spring, that's what happened.
Oh, whatever means early spring. Ooh,
I
good.
always forget.
Six more weeks. So which is it? 6 more weeks or a month and a half? Captain Jack, you crack me
Yes.
up. Yes. Did not see it. James, we didn't see it either. But Michael, you knew somebody from Puxatawny.
Yeah, Blaine, my roommate.
Yep. Puxatawny, Pennsylvania.
Blaine and Marcy, actually.
You'd love to see a ticker with the dollar sign showing how much you're spending as you go. Actually, the sites weren't too bad
Yeah,
this
see what you
time.
got?
I mean, they've been kind of crazy before, but
So one's kind of like in the middle of the loop, the other one's kind of like at the exit.
yeah, he's getting his site now, so we'll see what we get.
So
Yes, Mary Lou North, you need to come here. It's great.
1917,
Okay.
1933. Which looks pretty good.
Yeah, so 1900 loop's the only one you got right now?
Right now, I have other spots opening up later today in the 1800, the 21.
Ooh. Now the question is, do we take what they have, or do we wait?
Yeah, I'll take the what was it? Yeah. How'd you know that's what I was gonna pick?
I guess we're taking it.
Well, between the two, that's what I would pick.
Yeah.
Now y'all know where we're gonna be.
Yeah.
Our site number and
This will be our
everything.
first time in the night. Yeah, this will be the first time in our 1900 loop for us anyway. So, I think we've never been in 1900 loop.
Keep in the same spot for the next reservation.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd hate to move for one night.
Ooh, Thin Blue Lane.
No.
Oh, that's sad. We really hate to hear about that stuff.
Yeah. I've been here enough. I got a feel for it.
Hopefully, it's not too many. RV Dog, you're coming to Disney World today with us, or are you going to be here while we're here, or are you going to be here another time? RV Nomads 365, good morning. And Disneyland, I want to go to Disneyland. I heard it's a lot different than being here.
We'll let you know if we need anything until then.
Okay.
Rest easy.
You can rest. You can rest at Disney. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta work it out somehow. You gotta. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, let's just say, I guess since you know more things about this, the more things you know about the place, the less you're figuring out you have to do.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Awesome, RV Dog. Yes, glad you're with us.
I remember chasing my parents around the parks because they want to get everything done.
Can you all hear the cast member?
Just going for what you want to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's much more nice now.
Yep.
What's the email address from you?
Michael at kwe.net.
AWE.
KWE.
Now y'all have Michael's email address.
Thank you. All right.
I'll get signed up for a
details
grab.
with you. You're saying all set and ready to go.
Okay.
Do you want any list of the activities and the map?
Yeah.
Yes and no hearing cast member. Okay.
No, we didn't get magic bands this time.
Being from California,
Forgot to
we
order
still
them
have
done.
season passes and go with our daughter and granddaughter too often. Yeah, I've heard it really is a totally different experience,
So if you got a
and
nice
that's
shade of
something we
gray.
definitely would like to do. I think that's what we need to do, Thin Blue
Yes.
Lane. Go to and stay with him while we're going to Disney. It's expensive to be out there, for sure. Is there any construction going on here at Fort Wilderness? They said there's supposed to be some. Did she say anything? I'm going to have her ask Avenger RV Adventure. Have him ask. Did I say her ask? Have him ask
Okay.
her.
Yeah, there's construction going on here. They're building the DVC place. That's
Oh, yeah.
by the marina.
The DVC place. Yep, that's true. Ready, set, autism family. Hello. Glad you joined us. We're here at Fort Wilderness, and we are checking
Shelley.
in.
Red, orange, or gray?
Orange.
Orange for Shelly, and I'll do a red. Yeah. I got enough gray ones.
We're all piled in the back of their coach. Fridge run. Yeah, the fridge is on. There's food in there. Come on.
Yep. A couple bottles of wine.
Couple bottles of wine. That's right. 22 people in the rig right now. That's right, Thin Blue Lane.
Okay.
And for whatever else you have on your mind, Izzy.
We can't sleep 6 in our rig. We only have
I think that'll do it.
the couch folds
Thank you.
out and does a air mattress, and I think it's a double or a queen. I'm not sure. Oh, James would like blue. Our choices were red, orange, and gray. Orange is a new color for me, so I grabbed that one.
That's just all she
Plus,
had
I like it.
available.
Yes, our Avenger RV Adventure, we are sneaking you in. They said there's 22 in the rig going in.
Yes, we're in the rig.
That's right. Oh, Mary Lou North. Okay. I don't know if I told you this or if you heard this on the other one. I love the guacamole in Mexico. It is amazing. Amazing. Lily Gypsy Child, I love purple. That is my favorite color, and I have had purple before. Yes. But I love guac. Oh, Barbara, you came in. Barbara, you can have any color you want. Look at that. They stopped traffic just for us.
Yeah, they knew who they were dealing with.
That's right.
It's not every day a YouTube channel with less than 300 subscribers rolls in.
That's right. So on the right is the bus stop and golf cart parking, and then we have the horse stables, and I think they are moving those horse stables, but there are still horses out there now. You got the walking path along here.
The stables by the marina is the one they're moving.
Oh, the ones by the marina? Okay. So there's stables still up here. And then you can see everybody's checking out right now as we're coming in. And we're going to be in the 1900 loop, and that is a what they consider a full hookup
How you like
loop.
that golf cart?
Huh.
That thing's cool.
That's not this is a Jeep, isn't it? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Jeep. It's a small Jeep. I
Small
thought it was one of those good Jeep golf carts at first, but you see all kinds of odd golf carts here. Okay, so how this is going to work here is they have a pull-off area. Well, you can see here on the left. Well, maybe you can, but for those leaving, and on the right here, you pull in here to unhitch because there's really no room in the loops.
Which means I'm going to have to get off here so I can.
So what we're going to do is we're going to stop here and unhitch. So everybody just hang on, chat amongst yourselves, and we will.
It is a beautiful day.
Well, you can keep talking while I get unhitched
and
tell them what we're going to do.
Absolutely. Susan, you've got to come down here. Whenever you come down here, we will come. We will be here with you. We'll show you everywhere. Take you around places. So if y'all have questions about being here at Disney with Talon and stuff, we'll answer those questions too, because it is a little bit different. And we're going to go to the 1900 loop. Somebody, let me see if I can go back, said that they were in the 1000 loop before now, but that they were in the 1000 loop, and it's right across from the Meadows trading area. And the Meadows trading area is really nice, and they have actually made, I think it's the 600 and the 1000, 1100. They made them premium spots, so now they're almost ridiculously expensive to be in those. So we have done both. Well, I never get it right if it's preferred or premium or what, but we've done some of like whatever the next level is above the regular full hookup ones to give us a little bit of width when we first got this rig, because we were a little bit nervous coming in and making sure that we had enough room. So, and hopefully, crossing fingers, we will have enough room as we go in with this one too, into the full hookup ones. And it is beautiful here. It is really a nice day here. The sun is shining. There's people out and about walking and riding around in the golf carts. So I'm excited. I don't know what we're going to do today. Mr. Roboto, things have changed a lot. It's been interesting to us because it seems like something is new each time we come back. Even if we come in the same year. They're really just doing a lot of modifications around Walt Disney World. Ooh, Mary Lou, what did you say? Dad leaving us unattended. Party. Yes, exactly. He's in the back unhooking, and I tell you what, Talon, she's like, what? Whenever he goes out the door. Talks amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Yes, nursing our travel bug. What are we talking about? Ooh, the Hoop-de-Doo review, Mr. Roboto. Yes, that is a very fun one. I've only been to it once, and I went with my aunt and uncle and my mom and dad, and it was just the 5 of us, and we went. It's not a Talon-approved activity. She's not really a fan of all the noise level in there, really. Okay, you ready for me to head out?
Yes, did you explain what we're gonna do?
Okay, well, we're gonna go. I don't know. I didn't really.
Okay, so Shelly's gonna jump in the car and follow us there. So if you have any questions, wait until Shelly gets back because I'm driving, so I'm not gonna be able to to see
Mary
them.
Lou said that when you went to go unhitch, Dad was out of the camper. We get to party.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drive to our site. Just leave the computer there, honey. The dash. On the dash.
It's pricey. Oh, okay.
Watch your foot.
There we go.
So we are headed to site 1933. Again, please hold all questions until the moderator has returned to the. I'm hoping Shelly has her keys with her. And away we go. A couple of cars coming, so I had to wait for them. Lots of people have golf carts here. I'm going to go ahead and close this window just to cut down some noise. Lots of people have golf carts here, and so I'm not sure what this guy in this golf cart is doing, but I wish he'd go. There we go. And away we go to the 1900 loop. Site 1933. I keep saying it over and over again for myself, so I don't forget it. And we do flat tow our car. We used to have a dolly. Flat towing, 1000% better. Takes about 4 minutes for me to set up or unhook. Honestly, the loop we're staying at is probably one of my least favorite because it seems kind of tight. We came here last August. We got here about midnight, and they put us in the site in the 1900 loop. And like I said, it was like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And we pull in here. The trees are scraping the roof, and we get here, and there was already somebody in their site. So, in typical Disney fashion, they hooked us up with a. I don't know why this guy keeps pulling forward, but he will. So I'll just wait here so I don't run into this tree. And here is the 1900 coming up. 16 on the left, 17. But anyway, so we got to that site, and there was already a camper there. So we called the front desk, and they put us in a better spot, an upgrade. It put us in a preferred or premium. I don't remember which. So this is going to be a kind of a tight squeeze, I think, coming in here. Wagon Wheel Way. I never remember the names. I don't know even, which is bad because they always, on the buses, this is the bus stop for Wagon Wheel Way. I'm like, I have no idea where I'm staying. Up here ahead is the bathroom / shower laundry facility all in one building. Again, they're kept pretty clean. Disney has pretty high standards when it comes to that kind of stuff. There are no pull-through spots at Fort Wilderness. They're all back in. So if you're not comfortable with backing in your RV, this probably is not the place for you. And also, there's nobody that takes you to your campsite either. You know, like in some other places. You are on your own. They give you a map and say good luck. Could have waited in the overflow area for another one, but what's the fun in that? Here we are, 1933. Yeah, boy. This is going to be fun. Let's see how many times it takes me to do this. It's going to take me a lot of times to do this, actually, with this truck in the way. So. The logistics of backing up in these tight spaces, never fun. All right, stand by. I'm going to have to get out and figure this out. So y'all just chat amongst yourselves. Okay, so I'm back, but I can't go anywhere because this. Talon, are you going to back this in for me? Come on. All right, come on, get in. Go sit over here. Good girl. I just need to move a little more to the right so I can come in better. Well, I'll go back and look at the chat part of this later. I'm sure I'm getting made fun of here, rightfully so. This truck wasn't here. Truck is here. We are straight on now. All the sites here are level too. I mean, we haven't run across anything Yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit off, but not too bad. I think the most we've ever done, we have the yellow Legos we use. I think the most we've ever had to do was one Lego on one side, one time. So. I like it where I'm at. I'm gonna go out and take a look at where all the hookups are. Move over a little bit more to the left. Give us more room on the right. So, hang on, be right back.
Hey guys, I'm back. Well, Talon's holding on to the mics.
My seat when I got out the last time.
Oh my goodness.
To show the audience.
Oh, I think I've unhooked one of them.
Yeah, yours.
Oh, mine?
No, you've unhooked mine.
There we go. So we had a really nice neighbor stop by. She's like, oh, he's got that. Take the wheel, Talon. That's right.
Talon, take the wheel.
Sounds like fur baby needs water. She has water. She just chooses not to drink until she decides she wants it. Yeah, Thin Blue Lane would like us to do a running ticker of what we spent for the week. Michael's like, you really don't want to know that information.
I'll be honest, because it's public record, so I'm not trying to brag or anything, but it's like around $100 a night for this campground.
Yeah.
Sometimes more, sometimes less, depends on the time of year. Weekdays are cheaper than weekends, that kind of stuff. All right, I think that might be where we want it to be.
Yes, nursing our travel bugs. He did. He's actually pretty impressive on his parking skills. And 20 people helping him back in. Not that he could hear them, but they were definitely there supporting him. That's what I told the neighbor. I was like, not only is he trying to back in, but he's got like a bunch of people watching him because he's live streaming it. And she's like, what? So, you know, I had to plug that. It'd be like the national debt. Yes, RP dogs. Sometimes it does feel like that when you come here. One of the things is, I mean, when you're an annual pass holder, it is
Right, hang on.
a little bit.
We're auto leveling.
Oh, yeah, it might be a little bit noisy, but it is a little bit easier because you're not paying for tickets and stuff like that too. So, hope that includes green fees. No green fees. Separate fees for those.
Disney, everything is a separate fee.
Yes, everything is a separate fee here.
And a fee in general.
So, maybe y'all should like tell us one place we need to eat while we're here. You know, someplace.
Not McDonald's.
You know, we are going to the Yachtsman on Monday night. I will say that. That's one place that we've kind of had on our bucket list for a very long time, and we've never gone. Most of the time when we come back, we go to the same places because we like it. Always plug your channel. Exactly, Avenger. And that's true. If we had screwed up, we all would have known. And I would have been in trouble because I would have been over there chatting with y'all instead of helping them. But, you know. Thank you, Jerry. Yes. I don't think y'all could see it. He's putting out our flag and making sure that it says the house is not a home without paw prints. We like to make sure everybody knows Talon's here. And we're going to be set up in just a minute once those jacks are are down and done, and then we can put our slides out and we'll be set. Yes, nursing our travel bug. The premium sites are a little bit wider, so yes, they definitely can be easier to get into sometimes. But I will say, and I know they're probably all the same width on the roads going into these, but I think going in their loops, the loops to get around are a little bit more narrow. Or there's a lot of fifth wheels that have the big trucks, and so as you can see, my car is actually going to have to be moved, but a little bit to get more in the space. But the big trucks sometimes have trouble, you know, being in their spots because their fifth wheels are so big. So they kind of stick out a little bit. Thank you, Jeff B. We love Talon. She likes hanging out here. I wouldn't want to leave the campground there. That's perfect for me. You know what? New Horizons, a lot of people come here and they never go into the parks at all. They just come to be in here. This campground is just different from other campgrounds. Thank you, Lucky Dog. Glad that you could come with us. And did you leave us just a little bit of food? We tend not to do a lot of cooking when we're here just because there's so many great places to eat here. But I told Michael that this time we're going to have to be a little bit more frugal. I like to be frugal. Mr. Robata's in the trunk. Okay, I will make sure to let him out. Hey, Roy and Becky's Travels. Hey, Haley family. We just arrived at Disney. You wanted to know what was happening. We just arrived at Disney in Fort Wilderness Campground. We live streamed our drive-in, and the jacks are going down, so there's the beeping going on in here. And y'all are welcome to our site. Everybody knows we're in 1933 here at Disney's Fort Wilderness, so come knock on our door, say hello if anybody's in the area. And we have hot dogs and buns and stuff here, so happy to make them for anybody who comes by. Along with wine, we have lots of wine. Frugal is my middle name. Yes, you know, even when I don't have to be, sometimes I still tend to be that way because I don't know. I can't see paying the same for the same thing, but because it's got a name or, you know, something. Now, there is sometimes a quality difference, and I'm all for that. But if I try it and it's the same as the generic, I buy the generic because I'm frugal. Frugal is RV Nomad 365's name too. Yeah. You had me at wine, especially the sweet stuff. You know what? That Hurricane 5 one that we talked about, that is a very sweet wine, but it is a very, very good wine. We have a couple bottles stashed here because we just don't drink it that often, but we wait for our friends to come and have it with us. Oh, the rotating garden grill. That is actually our son's favorite place to eat, is Garden Grill at Epcot. And the kids love meeting all the characters, and it was our only splurge. Yeah, you know, we've done that, and we did it as adults, and they still come by. It's so much fun. You know, at Disney, nobody's really an adult. Everybody's kids here. Yes, New Horizons. You got to switch it so you can have wine again. The Disney outlet. Oh, Michael's waving at y'all. They can't see you. There he goes. There's his hand. My daughter went to the Disney outlet here in California, found lots of great Disney deals on shirts and such. You know what? They have 2 outlets here, and we go all the time. In fact, we've already made 1 trip while we're here. They have a lot of Christmas stuff going on. A lot of Christmas stuff that they're sending through the outlets right now. And so my hairdresser got her purse, and my daughter got some Christmas socks. So really cool. Frugal is as hard to say as I was wrong. Okay, Barbara, and I do have to say that I was wrong. I was wrong today. Michael said this would be a lot of fun, and I was a little bit nervous about live streaming and driving at the same time. But I have had a blast. And so I was wrong. He was right this time. Did you see his hand, James? I know. We're kind of short in this camper. He was like, you could actually move the camera. So why don't I do that? I'll show you all a different view. Let's see what we can see. All right. Can y'all see the neighbors there? And then we're going to come over this way and look out over here. We got a Freedom Express next to us. And this is the back part of our site. And then we got ground, right? And I'm going to show this back over here again so y'all can see. There's our flags. If you can see the paw print one, and then the other one's just a W for Willis. And then I'm going to pan over this way. I'll try to go slow. Our Mickey light is out. We have a Mickey light, and we have a wooden I gotta put the slides out, but a wooden sign on there. And then you can see as I go over this way, it's just trees. Got lots of trees on the side. And we got a big area that is there. That is just woods area. Over across the street, we got our trash too. That's kind of nice on the other side of the Mickey lamp. There's trash. Yes, I'm going to put the slides out, but I was just tired of the dinging. And I was showing him some things. The Mickey lamp and our stuff. Okay.
You see where our levelness is.
Whoop. Now I didn't give him a very good view there. Back to see if we can kind of look out the front again. I can't function when my Mickey light is off. Yeah. Do we have a toad? Yes, Lucky Dog.
Right in front of us.
The front, yeah, the car in front of us is our toad. It's an Equinox. A Chevy Equinox is what we tow. Here goes the dinging again because we're gonna let the slides out. James Cantonese, thank you. Nice light. It came from Park Post. Park Post does a lot of these lights, and they deliver them out here. And Michael got that for me, and I love it. It is one of my favorite things here, along with my sign that has our names on it. We'll make sure we get pictures and put them up. Live stream this week are going to be awesome. Yes, New Horizons. Susan, we're going to have a lot of fun on live streams this week. Hey, Mom. Hi. Popping in. Mom has been here to Fort Wilderness with us and camped. Last time we were here, she was with us. Goofy is your twin, James. I believe that. I really believe that. Can we stay all month? I wish. We are not rich. They do have people, though, that live here. I think they say it's like $50,000 a year or something to live in here. But I think they're not really letting people do that anymore. But I think that there are a couple people that actually kind of maybe got grandfathered in or something. Mr. Roboto, our granddaughter has peanut allergy, and the chef came out to greet us and talk to us about the options throughout the parks. Yes, they are wonderful about food allergies here. If anybody is afraid to come to Disney because of food allergies, don't be afraid to come, because the chefs will come to your table and they will make you a dish specific for you, including desserts. It was really neat. My cousin, when we were here, she had to stay away from gluten, and so they came out and told her what things. We were at a buffet and at 1900 Park Fair, and they told her which foods to stay away from, and if there was anything that she saw that she would like to have but would like a gluten-free version of it, that they were happy to accommodate her as best that they could. So that was really nice. Jerry Holly, you guys have a Chevy Equinox too? We love it. One of the factors of getting it was the air-conditioned seats for when we're in Florida. And although we don't need them right now, we have used them. RV Nomads 365, Jean, your channel looks awesome. I'm a crafting nut. Can't wait to explore your doings. Yes, you know what? She does a lot of craft stuff. She is very talented. A lot of artwork. Of paintings and drawings, and then she does these junk journals where it's kind of like all those little things that you kind of just toss to the side. She's able to put them into a book, so we're gonna have lots of stuff to go through one day. But we'll have all these memories of things that she made. So
level slides out.
Level and slides are out. We're done. Going to make some coffee. I need some too. I'd had some on the way, but I need some more. Heard they're good with vegetarian too. Yes, we're not vegetarian, but you know,
Everything, every kind of food.
every kind of food. Yeah.
Every kind of food allergy or preference.
Kira's asking for Talon, so let me see if I can get her. This is her usual spot, if y'all can see her. That's her little window. And there's Michael waving at her. But this is her little spot at my feet. You can see the cords that came down from that. But yep, she just lays there and watches as we drive along. Barbara, I'll take my coffee with rum. Yes. Irish cream, some Baileys in it. What about the stinky slinky? As in, has he put it out yet? I'll turn this back around. He hasn't actually, he's setting that up right now. I bet they do let schoolies in here. We had a schoolie next to us, or couple over the last time when we were here with Mom in October. So they do let schoolies in here. So, oh, thanks, Jeff. Yes, we think she's beautiful. Love the hat. Thanks, Kira. This is my practically perfect hat because I'm practically perfect, right? At least I like to pretend I am. Barbara, yes, that's a little window for her. I really think it's meant for those little small dogs, but she likes it. And a lot of times she will come and sit here whether we're traveling or not, and she'll just sit at the window because she can see outside. So if we have like the window screens down, she'll come and look out the window just to see. She likes to know what's going on outside too. Who said Irish cream? Ooh, that's Sue's favorite. Okay, we might have to have that when we get together, Lucky Dog. Will you go back and look at the comments? The kids were left alone in the chat for a while. Yeah, we are definitely going to be going back at the comments, and we will probably be laughing at them because I couldn't see what anybody was typing in while I was driving into the spot. But then while I was waiting, I did jump on and make a couple comments. Not sure. You've heard some parks do not do what, Captain Scrapper? Captain Jack Scrapper. See, they're going to get me. I will not do the other one, though. Smoked amberjack tonight. Smoked amberjack. I don't know what that is. Is that a drink? A smoked amberjack? You're probably laughing. I don't know. I know there's a delay sometimes, so it's take a minute before he answers. I need to know what a smoked amberjack is. Oh, a fish, maybe. Oh, that could be. All right. A little palomino is going by right now. Oh, talking about schoolies not allowed in some RV parks. You know, that's kind of, I don't know. I don't like that whole it's older, whatever. Now, if somebody drove up in the camper that RV Underway showed the other night, I get it. I might not want to let them in, but even still, I just don't get the whole 10-year thing or certain, campers and stuff. But dinner orders coming in. Exactly. Okay, it's a very good fish. Okay, so smoked. Now I got to look at it again. Smoked amberjack. I like it. I'm going to have to try that. What does my hat say? Mary Poppins. Yes, it says practically perfect. And I'm not really a big hat person. Michael said I had to learn how to do that if we had a YouTube channel, because if you notice, all these women wear hats, and mainly because it's, some days aren't really good hair days. And this morning, jumping up and running out and milking the goats and stuff, and I was like, I think I'll just put a hat on and leave it on. Besides, it's my Disney hat. Yes, James, just come on. Come on, we'll have hot dogs. They're pretty good about fires here too. You have to have a contained fire pit to have a fire here, which we don't have, but they have grills. Ooh, Thin Blue Lane. You made sandwiches for all. Great. I have roast beef and Swiss cheese and some good bread from Aldi's. Roy and Becky's Travels. Our RV is 38 years old, but only looks like it's about 5 years old. The 10-year rule is ridiculous. I agree. I totally agree. If the outside looks great, I think it should be a case-by-case kind of thing. I mean, if somebody's, not taking care of their RV and it's obvious, then, that wouldn't be somebody I'd want in the park, because if they don't take care of their rig, they're not going to take care of your park. But other than that, I don't see why they do that. On the move today, so got to run. Catch you later. Thanks for coming in and driving with us. We're going to be off of here soon. I'm going to just chat until Michael comes in and he's all set up. See, this is what we do. Normally, I let the slides out, the jacks down and the slides out, and he does the outside stuff. But I let him do that today. A peanut butter sandwich. Sue wants a tomato sandwich. Oh, yeah. My dad loved peanut butter and pickle sandwiches, and never heard of anybody doing that while I was growing up. But now there's peanut butter and pickle, well, a lot of things. There's a lot of peanut butter and pickle things now. Aldi's is the best. I love Aldi's, and I also love Lidl. Lidl is just came to Fayetteville in December, but I was driving about 45 minutes to a Lidl store in Sanford, North Carolina, and it was pretty bad when we went to the grand opening like 2 days after Lidl opened, and the cashier recognized me as a regular customer at the other store. I was like, oh, yeah, we like to go to Lidl. So Lidl is on the same concept as Aldi's. They're both German. Well, German and Swedish, I think, but same concept. I think some parks are worried about the scurvy dogs that crew. Yes, well, Captain Jack, we're all a little worried. A peanut butter and tomato sandwich. Now that would be gross. Peanut butter bulligan. Is that like bologna? BLT, Mary Lou, I'm with you. I love a BLT sandwich, especially if it's a good thick bacon on there. Peanut butter bulligan. Sometimes I have to think about stuff. I read it and I gotta process it. My daughter always said, Mom, don't read first. Like read it and talk at the same time, because I sometimes will read things I shouldn't. So I always got to be careful, especially on these live streams. I know y'all catch me one of these times. I'm telling you, I promise you, I will read something and I probably shouldn't. Grilled cheese. Yes, I was actually thinking about grilled cheese sandwiches the other night. Amberjack to peanut butter. I know, right? Amberjack, good fish, peanut butter. Ham and cheese. Yes, ham and cheese is good too. We're talking about sandwiches.
Okay.
we're talking about what we're gonna have for lunch, I guess. It's 11:39. It's lunchtime. So we're probably gonna have roast beef and Swiss, or we might just head out and see what we find. So do you want to come say anything? They've seen you, pretty much set up camp, and
we just shoveled away
and
setting up everything.
And I'm just chatting. A garlic grilled cheese sandwich. Oh yeah, Lucky Dog. We are so looking that up, because we love garlic and we love grilled cheese, and we love garlic and cheese together in anything. Oh, I got to go back up here. Switch to spiced rum. It's good with PB&J. Mr. Roboto, my bride and I are all in for a future meetup rally at Fort Wilderness in 2021, or just Disney in general. Awesome. We're going to have to look into that. Just waking up and getting breakfast started. Roy and Becky's Travel. Yeah, when you're, a few hours behind on West Coast time, you probably are just getting your breakfast. What are you guys having for breakfast today? I like my hamburger medium well done. Oh, there's our sign.
No, they can't see it.
There. Happy Campers, Willis Family. So if you come to Site 1933, you'll see that. You'll see us. We'll be around. How did we get to check in so early? We drove up and just said we're here, which is kind of what we usually do.
9 o'clock in the morning. Never been a problem.
Right. We've actually never had an issue with that. They thank you, Lucky Dog. Thank you, Susan. We love the sign, Captain Jack. We've never had an issue with it. We just drive up, and one time we needed to wait, and we went into the overflow parking, and it was less than an hour, and they had us in a site. So oatmeal and toast. Yeah, you know what? I like oatmeal. I like oatmeal a lot. Actually, I have steel cut oats, and I have it both in the regular and the instant when I travel because I do like oatmeal. And the instant steel cut oats aren't bad and pretty easy to do. So show how we attach it to the lamp. Okay, Kira. Let's see if I can move this while he is out there. Ooh, make it shaky for y'all. Let's see. There we go. It is attached with a cord. I think, Captain Jack, are those knots done properly? I mean, Michael did work on the water, so hopefully he knows how to do them right. I don't know. I never put it up, but it stays the whole time. There's, see, people just walking by. You know, Susan, I was just telling Michael that we need a different sign. We need a sign that says Our Epic RV Adventure, and that way people know where we're at. Because Runaway with the Clarks, they had a sign that actually said Runaway with the Clarks, so you knew what site they were in. Oatmeal and honey, James. I'm back to food. If somebody mentions food, I'm going to talk about it. I love it. Oatmeal and honey. I actually like yogurt and honey too. Just plain yogurt and then a little bit of honey in there. It's really good. Really, really good. The nuts be right, matey. All right. I guess he can come help you anytime then, since he knows how to do knots. Not everybody knows how to do knots. I don't know how to do knots well. You know, we have an Eagle Scout for a son. And our daughter did Girl Scouts and learned knots. And yeah, I really wasn't. I did it momentarily in that, but I didn't keep up with it. So I don't know him very well. Ricky has put together the IKEA furniture. Video forthcoming. Okay, everybody, just stop for a minute. Let's just ponder that for a second. That Ricky has put together the IKEA furniture. That is huge. Huge. Jeff B, is this a meetup? You're welcome to come. 1933 is our site. Ah, you like the view of the camper? The rig? Can you see back there? I'm kind of shaky, but we kind of have stuff a little bit everywhere. But there is the couch area. And that's usually where Michael leaves the computer and stuff. Yeah. That's a TV and fireplace there. And then, well, I'll wait for him to move. Y'all don't want butt shots.
You gotta get people what they want.
And then I'm not real good at like working this the same way. Okay, and there's the table and the kitchen area, and in the very back is the bedroom. And then on the other side of the fireplace is the shower bathroom. So y'all got kind of a tour. Kira, we are planning to go to the Yachtsman on Monday, tomorrow, for dinner. And we asked if anybody wants to tell us a place they'd like us to go. Let us know. Johnny's Journey, thank you. Mr. Robata, we do not. We have a 34 PA. We did look at the 36 UA. We did like that that plan, but the couch in that was shorter and smaller. So we chose to go with the 34 PA. We wanted to have more living space versus storage or bedroom space, but we did want the king size bed versus the LA, which is only the queen bed. That was not even a negotiable one for us because of Talon. She likes to get up in the bed and usually on my side. Yep. Very nice. Like the casino floor. Yeah, it's actually the floor's not really shiny like a casino floor. It might have looked that way, but it isn't. But it's I think it's called sea oat.
Yeah,
sea oat. But we wanted because of the mocha cabinets and it darker, then we wanted to have the lighter floor to kind of brighten it up. But the truth is, it's not really dark like you would think it would be dark because of the mocha cabinets. Ricky's putting it together in the RV. Yeah, if you don't put it together where you're going to use it, then you have trouble trying to get it through the doors to be able to use it. We've done that before. We like you put it together in the living room and then try to take it into a bedroom, and it was nightmare. You got to put it together wherever you're going to use that IKEA furniture. Yeah, king size bed for the dog for sure. She even this morning when I got out of the bed, she just like moved up to where my pillow is and stretched out. she waits for me to move. Raglan Road. Yes, we haven't eaten at Raglan Road, but I think underneath I think they have like an express outside, and we've eaten there.
Yeah.
So really cool. But we might go there. That sounds good.
So all the hard work's done now.
I didn't have to do it.
Usually we do
Thanks,
this.
y'all.
Usually we do this as a team.
Yep.
But you can clip that on as well.
Oh, I guess I could. I've just been holding it.
I don't know if we can.
It's going to have the same cabinet and floor combo. Yeah, it's similar. The 34 LA is very similar. Same combinations in all of them.
Yeah, same options when it comes to colors and finishes and stuff.
Everybody's out running around now. All the kids in the back are out running around now.
It's 11:45. I don't know what time we
Okay,
got
Mom.
here.
See ya. We're going to be off here shortly anyway because now it's time for us to get out and wander.
We're all set up.
Because don't forget, believe it or not, even though we've gone live now for an hour and 47 minutes, almost 2 hours, we do have a live from 8 to 9 tonight.
Yep.
And so we're going to see what we can do to where we can live stream. With it being 8 o'clock at night, might be challenging. So we'll see. I did let him do it all this time, Thin Blue Lane, but don't let him fool you. I do a lot of stuff around here.
I said it's usually a teamwork.
Yep.
Yeah, I hook up everything outside, and then I come in and help Shelly do the inside. That's the teamwork.
I always have the slides and the jacks, and by the time that those get down, he's already done hooking everything up outside. So then when we come in, it's like getting rugs down or moving stuff around that we had to put away. Curfew, kids. Yes. They said we have to go back and look at the chat because they were having fun while we were parking.
Struggling to park.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, that's a lot of truck that was kind of making it hard for me to back in.
Yeah.
That's a lot of truck for that little travel trailer.
It is. Yes, we are going to be live during the Super Bowl. And I know that's probably going to be
Hoping the game's a blowout by then.
challenging.
So
Yeah.
just come on over.
A blowout. Or I don't know if people are still
The
into
commercials,
the Super Bowl
the
as much as
commercials
they
haven't
used
been
to
good
be.
the way commercials haven't been good in a long time either. So
We'll see.
you can always watch all the commercials on YouTube. There's usually at least one person that posts all the commercials in one video, so you just watch them all and be done with it.
Thank you, Barbara. I'm glad you're going to come. I'm sure others will come too. I know Mr. Roboto said he wasn't into the Super Bowl much either. So, Johnny's Journey, she's rooting for Kansas City.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not I know there's a lot of people who like football and watching the games and stuff. So
I was a
we
huge
get it.
football fan for all my life until a few years ago, and politics
Mary
don't belong in everything.
Right.
So I just
Leave it at that.
it just got old. It just got old for me. Not everything in life has to be political. Some
Thin
things
Blue
should be
Lane,
fun.
Yep, we're we're not a football family much anymore. And Jeff B, yes, there's a football game today. It's a Super Bowl. We didn't know that either. I mean, like, since we don't
Yeah.
follow it, we didn't pay attention. And all of a
I
sudden,
mean, we
we're
even
like,
had season
"Oh,
tickets
Super Bowl
to
Sunday."
a college team and everything for a long time. So,
So, all
still
right.
love college
Well,
football though.
everybody's getting ready to. Is there life outside the RV world? I don't know.
Yeah. There is here at Disney.
You can count on us being there. No, not that you're stalking or anything. Please stalk. Come on.
Actually,
1933.
Tell your friends and let them stalk as well. Let's get to
That's right.
Let's get to 300 tonight. Let's get our
That would be nice.
subscribers over 300. And I'd like to see more than 30 in the room. I'll say 30. That's usually what we average, is around 30 during the live stream. And I know the Super Bowl, so that'll affect it. So if we still can maintain 30 or more, that'd be awesome. So tell your friends, because you never know where we're going to be at.
That's true.
And
hopefully we'll be somewhere cool.
And again,
but
Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram.com/ourepicrvadventure. Or if you are looking at it on the Instagram app, just Our Epic RV Adventure. Go ahead and follow us. We'll follow you back, and you'll get a more of a blow-by-blow feel of where we're at and what we're doing.
And if we miss a few live streams and different stuff this week, sorry.
We're at Disney.
We're at Disney.
Yeah.
We might miss a few things, but we will go back and rewatch.
Yep.
So thanks, James. Have a safe day. Stay warm. You get 30 plus. Awesome. Great. It's awesome. All right. Yeah, you can record the game. We'll be at our brother's house. We'll do our best to pop in, at least say hi. Oh, that'd be great. So thank you all. And we'll see you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
A little over 8 hours.
Yep. See you
So
then.
Be ready.
All right.
Bye,
Bye
everybody.
guys.